ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Claustrophobic Podcast. It's Jihadi and Laticus, and today we have a special guest. He has 2,200 subscribers on YouTube, over 1 million views, and he is a music video specialist. Mr. Taproot Media, CUNBOY PRO. What's up, man?
What's happening? CUNBOY PRO in the building.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
The first question I wanted to ask you is, do you think we gave you a fair shake on the first podcast?
Yeah, man, everything's fair. An opinion's an opinion, and I expect everybody to have one, and I respect everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
That's the type person I am.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bro. A lot of people get really upset when you give any sort of critique, so I'm happy to hear you're more of a chill, down-to-earth kind of guy.
Yeah.
We didn't know how you were gonna come in, so we were a little.
Yeah, well, it's all professionalism here. I mean, I expect y'all to treat me with professionalism, so I'm gonna give the same professionalism back. I'm not gonna come in here all rah and mad. I mean, it's an opinion. Everybody's got one.
Yeah. What's your favorite video that you've shot? Because I've seen every video on your channel, so I just want you to know that going in.
my favorite video that I've shot, I don't really have a favorite one. I've really enjoyed doing all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed doing all of. I guess the easier the artist is to work with, the more I like doing the video.
One of the artists I wanted to highlight that I really think you unleash your creativity with the best is Block Hugger.
Yeah.
I really like some of his songs, and the video, like, you guys put together some magic for real, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, he's just got a really open mind. He's not scared to go outside of the box.
Yeah.
And I think that accounts for a lot of the creativity in the video.
Yeah.
It's him just not being scared to think outside the box or do something that other people are going to be like, well, we wouldn't have did that. Well, he's the guy that probably would.
Yeah. He's probably the artist I enjoy the most on your channel. But with that being said, the latest video you put out, I love that guy. Sly Ty?
Oh, Sly Ty, yeah. He's a character, ain't he?
I love that guy. I think that song, that State to State, it's amazing. Best shit out of Lebanon by far, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, he's actually in jail in Texas right now, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like, that's
unfortunate.
Yeah.
At the end of that video, I'm pretty observant when it comes to, like, watching your content. I just wanted to highlight the state thing that you put up at the end of that video where it, like, connects all the states. That was so cool. Where'd you find that?
I just grabbed it online and added some animation to it and called it a day.
Yeah, man, that was awesome. Cody, you're being quiet. What's up, man?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, you got some dope videos. That's something I never was shy to say. I think your videos are dope, but I've always been like really judgmental when it comes to some of the artists. But I don't guess that's really a you thing. That's, they hit you up and you work with them.
Let me speak on that. All right, Taproot Media. Do y'all know what a taproot is?
I have no clue.
It's the taproot of a plant. It's what pulls the nutrients from the ground. The plant won't survive without the taproot. But people never really see the taproot. You only get to see the beautiful flowers that this plant produces. I'm that guy that lives, I don't want to say underground because I don't want to put myself in that category.
Yeah.
But I'm that guy that lives underground. If you come to me with whatever song, whatever your creative vision is, I'm going to try to bring it to life.
Yeah.
That it's not up to me to judge the music that I do videos for.
I respect that.
That's the artist. That, I can't go in the studio and be like, that song sucks. We can do a video to it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I really I really strive on telling the artist, be who you are, create the content that fits you, feel your shoes and not everybody else's.
That's what it's all about, ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell you're passionate when it comes to work, and I have the utmost respect for that.
Appreciate that.
I noticed a point when I was going through your videos. I kind of went through them back to front, and I noticed your quality upped at some point. Like, you just started getting better and better, like, as much as it goes on. Do you have anything that, like...
Well, I mean, I switch cameras, but I don't want to be that guy to tell you go and get a certain camera to get a certain look, because I also put a lot of time into color correction and color grading.
Yeah.
So that's probably where my look comes from.
Gotcha. When'd you get your first camera?
I bought my first camera 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. Is that when you first got into shooting music videos?
Well, believe it or not, I used to do music myself. I've been in the music scene for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So,
I've heard your name for the longest, man. It's crazy that we've never met in this town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, small town.
We got a bunch of mutual friends.
Yeah. I think Mello's mentioned your name before.
I love Mello. I love Mello. My boy over here, he's not so much on Mello, but Mello's my boy.
I got a question for you. Is it the music that you're just not feeling?
Production, but especially the music. I don't feel like there's any real quality to it. There's, like, you know, sort of a basic kind of flow and him talking about basic stuff. I will say, Hustle Man, there's times in those where it's kind of cool, but he's done it like 3 times. And then you get to other songs he's done, like Loose Booty, Watermelon. That's with Trouble, obviously. And it's not so much that it's just straight bad, but it feels like it lacks a lot of creativity.
I mean, I can feel where you're coming from. I like your opinion. I like that you have an opinion.
I like Mello's not bad, man. It's just some of, and I've noticed this kind of a trend, not necessarily a trend, but a lot of the songs on your channel, like you said, it's not your job to call anything about that, but I think the mixes are lacking in most of the songs.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got to understand too. These people are creating music, and the only major studio in this area that I can think of right off the top of my head is Crystal Music.
Oh, God.
They specialize in country music. Yeah. So, I mean, you have to really kind of go in your bedroom, go in your closet, and develop your sound somewhat before you step out into these studios in Louisville, Lexington, because they're charging $60, $70 an hour sometimes. You don't want to invest that much money until you're serious about yourself.
Yeah. One of the songs specifically I wanted to highlight, it's not the African artist. I have a note here. It's I think it's Taylor Elaine. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
I thought that song was amazing, but the mix is just, you know.
Yeah, well, once again, things that are kind of out of my control.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a musical engineer.
Yeah.
I'm the video guy. Yeah. That's when you want a nice video, a nice visual, come see me. Yeah. I really don't care about your music that much.
I hear you. I hear you.
Hate to say it, but that's just my honest opinion. Yeah.
How is business going? You booked
great.
up?
Well, I mean, you see, I'm dropping a video.
Yeah.
One a week, one every 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm pretty busy.
I love it, man. It's awesome.
One thing I will say, going back to an earlier conversation about the mixing, often the mixing isn't great, and again, that's not really your control. But going back to talking about Mello and like my sort of issue with his music, with there being so many songs that doesn't have the greatest mixing, you can tell when it comes to a rapper that doesn't really have the greatest skills when it comes to hopping on a mic and rapping and making it sound good flow-wise and lyric-wise. And then you have someone like Sly Ty who doesn't have the greatest mixing, but he still makes it work with his lyrics.
I thought the mix on
raps.
that song was good, personally. Sorry to interrupt.
It's iffy for me. But, I mean, all to their own.
Fair enough. When did you make your first music video?
Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I made my very first music video back in like '07
Yeah.
with the flip. Do you remember the flip camera?
Yeah.
HD flip had just came out, so I bought one. And I was doing music. I really had bought it to shoot my own music videos.
You got bars, bro?
What's that?
You got bars?
Man, I don't, not anymore.
Yeah.
I've got edits.
Yeah,
Now I've got edits.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Meticulous edits.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to interrupt you. If you want to continue your story.
Yeah. So I shot my first video back in about '07. And then I felt like I got to the age to where I just couldn't rap anymore. It's not that I couldn't. It was with the maturity of me, rapping just wasn't for me anymore.
I feel that.
But I wanted to stay close to the music. So I eventually just bought a camera and was like, there's plenty of people around me that do music that don't have visuals.
Yeah.
So bought my camera, went and shot a couple free videos for a couple guys. Once I showed everybody what I could do, started charging, got better, slowly started charging more, and that's been my progression.
2K subscribers on YouTube, man. Congrats. That's work, dude. I have a
Appreciate
YouTube
that.
channel. I
Appreciate
have
that.
600, but it's a lot of work.
It'll happen out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I went from about 300 to about 600. It stayed at 600 for a while, and then out of nowhere, it was like 300 in 2 days.
That's crazy.
800. No, it really happens like that. 800 in 3 or 4 more days, and yeah, it'll get to the point to where you'll watch it and you'll see it grow, and then it'll slow down, and you'll get upset and you'll get frustrated.
This is me.
Because it's not growing how it was.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's something that comes.
Out of all of the artists that you work with, who's probably your favorite to make content with?
Once again, I'd probably say it'd have to be Block Hugger.
Block Hugger,
Just
fair enough.
because he's not scared to go outside the box. I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen his green screen videos.
Yeah.
You've seen him. You've seen him. There's nothing you haven't seen him do.
He's got a
So,
great personality. I
Yeah,
enjoy his.
yeah.
I like that feel good song.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorites.
Makes me
on
feel
there.
good.
Yeah.
Talking about Block Hugger, your most viewed video on your channel is one of his songs called Bags, with that like 110K. How'd that song come together? Or the video.
Well, the video actually came together. I worked with another videographer out of Louisville on that video. Chilla Dice, what's up? He got the location. We got to the location, and Block Hugger wasn't scared to do a little acting or dress up like a bum, and it just kind of came together.
In your line of work, I mean, you work with rappers and whatnot. Has there ever been any like sketchy things that happen, like that kind of sketch you out as a cameraman?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I come from a long line of sketchy type people.
Yeah,
I've been to a lot of sketchy type places. It's nothing new to me.
You know how to handle it.
It's nothing new. No, nothing's ever happened that has made me think, oh my God, this is sketchy. But I've been in a lot of situations like, damn, they're taking me back to my past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What projects are you specifically just a music video guy, or are you looking at film and other things like that? Or?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. No and yes. I specialize in music videos because I see a lot of people around me that need the visual content. You know, have nice songs, have a small buzz, but just don't have the visual quality content. But eventually I do want to get into movie production, commercials.
Yeah.
I did weddings before, parties, just anything that can be filmed, I want to film.
I've seen you out there on stage filming with people too on your channel.
Yeah.
I think it was Block Hugger actually. He did a live performance
in the strip club.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, we've been in the strip club quite a few times. They invite us to come back now.
Yeah, I bet. What's the end goal? Just, I mean, that kind of plays off the last question we just asked you, I guess. But
my end goal would be to become a producer. Like, not only film, but, you know, produce. Be that guy that gets it together.
Yeah. As far as visually or overall, like bringing everything together?
Oh, overall.
Yeah.
Overall. Like full-blown production from cars rented, girls rented, house rented, light guy, sound guy. Yeah.
What'd you think of my man's top 5 list?
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. Coming from somebody that is a part of the history around her, you need to go back and do some research before you even start a top 5. Yeah.
I think that's fair. The way the first podcast came about, we kind of winged it and we jumped in not being well-versed on hardly anybody. I mean, like, I know Scada, C-Love, the guys, you know, they're obviously top tier around here.
But it really goes back even further than that. Like I said, I've been in the music game for 20 years in this area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of music history in this area that a lot of people are missing. I don't know if it's age or quality of the music that people are just skipping over, but there's a lot of talent and a lot of skipped over history.
Yeah. Would you be able to bring up any of those people that you're kind of hinting toward?
I mean, how far do you want me to go back?
Just run through some people from history that we might not be aware of, because I'm curious, genuinely.
I mean, like somebody that he failed to mention. Do you know Dietrich Johnson?
I do not.
William Hayden?
Do not.
William Hayden. I seen a post on
Section House CEO.
Yeah, Section House.
Yeah. He's the CEO of Section House.
Tell me about this Section House.
Section House is the music. That's he's a label.
Yeah.
All the artists pretty much go, I don't want to say through him, but he collabs with them to get them further than they've ever been before.
Yeah.
Now, does he work with every artist you work with, or is it just sort of whoever wants them?
If you see the Section House logo animation at the beginning of the video, that's a Section House artist.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've seen that on several of the videos on Taproot.
I've seen it on a lot of Mellow, Trouble, I think Breezy. I could be wrong on that one.
Yeah, that's Section House Camp.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've seen it on a whole lot more, but that's interesting to know for sure.
I guess it's about time to touch on this. The views. We kind of went in on.
Do I pay for views?
Yeah, we kind of
No. If I paid for views and I've got a 1.7 million, it'd probably break me, don't you think?
Yeah.
But now all right. I work with a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm.
What artists do with how they promote their video is totally up to them. And you also have to remember, if I'm doing videos for 10 different people, and these people have an audience of 1,000 a piece.
Yeah.
That's 10,000 people to watch everybody's video.
Videos.
Now, that's the whole point of Taproot Media.
You know, that makes a lot
create
of
that
sense.
platform to pull everything together. Everybody's audience is everybody's audience.
So Jay Millie fans are watching Mellow, you know?
Yeah, and Block Huggers fans are watching Troubles.
Yeah.
Troubles fans are also fans of Beezy.
I hope Trouble's not pissed at us. We kind of gave her a...
Oh, she was kind of upset. I'll be the first to tell you. And by the way,
I'm sorry, Trouble.
everybody on your list, I know them on. I can call them anytime and say, "Hi, how you doing?" You feel what I'm saying? So like I know where you was coming from with your list.
Right. Yeah, I definitely don't know a whole lot of the old school rappers, but if they drop music often, then I mostly know who they are. Varsity, I don't know if he drops a whole lot of music anymore, but when it comes to old school Lebanon rappers, that's about as far as I can go back.
Well, what happened was the visuals. Uh, there, there were videos back then, but it just wasn't the consistency of videos now. Now you're seeing Mello once a month with something new almost. You're seeing Trouble once a month, before the baby break. You were seeing her about once a month. It's just, I'm putting people in your face way more often.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard for us to even come in here and say what we said because they're out here working. They're putting out content often.
Yeah, shout out Section House, putting in all that work.
Yeah. So I got to respect that about them. Have you ever had any like fails when you're shooting a music video, like memory card go bad?
I was thinking about that on the way over here. I've actually lost footage before, like shot it, got home.
Oh God, that's terrible.
And looked at the camera and it not even been there.
What's that like with the artist when you gotta give them the bad news?
Well, you just hope that you got enough other footage to
make it work.
Yeah.
How many shots do you go? Like, what's your process of making a video?
Well, first we usually come up with location. We'll get to the location. We'll see how many different angles we can take it. We might get 3 angles at one location. Yeah. Try to find another location, or go and do whatever B-roll is gonna make the video make more sense.
Let me say this. We can sit in here and say whatever we want about Mello, but we can't go in on that man's painting skills. That man is talented as fuck.
Very creative.
Yeah. I saw on Facebook where you were at, I think it was his gallery shooting.
Yeah, when we was in the library.
How was that?
It was very fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's fun to do something different that doesn't really involve editing a music video. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it was just different and fun.
Okay, so I'm kind of jumping around here, but we touched on you buying views, you don't. So is it crazy for us to conversate about potentially them buying the views for their own video?
We're talking 50,000 views on some videos, 100,000 on some, but then the likes are weird. Like the 50,000 one, we're talking 100 likes, and then the comments get real weird.
We're not YouTube experts, so we don't know how the algorithm's pushing shit.
You also have to understand my audience is a lot bigger than the audience of the person I'm doing the video for. Yeah. So you might get 5,000-6,000 people outside of your fan base that's watching you that doesn't want to comment, that they're only looking at your video to support me. Right. Do you see what I'm saying? So that might be the confliction in why everything is not so straightforward. You get what I'm saying?
Which, whenever we were talking about it on the first one, we didn't even consider that. So that makes a lot of sense because, like, Jay Millie's fans are watching Mello's videos and shit like that. But it's interesting, man.
For sure. I mean, that's definitely possible. That's something, like he said, we never really came up with ourselves. But I don't feel like outside looking in, it's too crazy for us to be like, yeah, maybe he's buying views, maybe someone's buying views, because
I have a video that was shot in Africa that I edited. People from Africa call my phone now. No, literally call my phone now. She works at a radio station in Africa. So she's not small time in Africa. I get worldly views. Do you see like it?
And
I'm global.
yeah.
I'm not just in Lebanon. I'm global.
And something I've noticed about like that culture is they are really about the music shit, like
Oh,
and
definitely.
supporting their people.
Definitely.
Yeah. I made some notes on that specific song that you're talking about. I love that girl respects her culture and she represents it to the fullest. You know what I mean? I wasn't so much a fan of the song, but I know dudes and ladies in Africa are jumping to that shit.
Yeah,
They love that.
Yeah, definitely. I got a question. Did you like it? Did it sound good?
Oh God. Oh Lord. Man, it made it better when I knew it was from Africa. But other than that, I was mad at it.
So they sent you the footage over?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shot it themselves and sent it to me, and
that's awesome, dude.
I have videos on other people's channel.
Yeah.
Like I did a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like I've worked in.
You got volume.
Man, I've worked in Chicago, Atlanta. I've shot in Cali, all over Kentucky. The lady from Africa. Like I have a body of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you know you wanted to do this?
2 years ago when I bought that camera.
True.
I said I'm not gonna buy it and let it be a waste.
And look at you, man. You've got 1,000 subs a year.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
respectable, bro.
Yeah.
So, again, you went from Atlanta to all these, all these crazy places. But what's the furthest you've traveled for a music video within itself?
I have to say Chicago. Because Cali, I didn't shoot music videos in Cali. I just got footage while I was out there to use for music videos. So to actually shoot a music video, I'd say Chicago. I work with the group out of Chicago that's actually signed to Universal.
Man's connected.
Yeah, I feel, ooh, that's something.
Yeah, yeah. I've been in the presence of people and they knew who I was and my work before I got there. And these are people that can get you through major doors.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
crazy respect, bro. That's, ooh.
Appreciate that.
Do you, when you're shooting videos, do you have any like pet peeves that like for the artists, like they're doing like weird shit or anything like that?
Just be yourself and don't be nobody else.
Yeah.
As long as you're
Don't be
being
fake.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with it.
I respect that. Music videos, it's a meticulous process. We talked about this a little earlier. It probably takes you hours to edit your videos, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah.
So with that workload, what keeps you inspired to keep putting out top quality content?
Just knowing that artist that I'm doing that music video for is gonna level up.
Yeah.
You know, with when I get this video done and I get it to you and you do whatever you want to with it, that's a level up for you.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me motivated.
I respect that. Do you have any like contracts with people or anything, or?
No, not really. It's more of I don't think I've got that big yet.
Yeah.
But now that you mentioned it, I probably should start,
Yeah.
doing some things in that nature.
Yeah. What's it take to make a good music video?
Time.
And being meticulous.
Yeah, time. And learning how to use your camera. I watch a lot of music videos on YouTube that are really good.
Yeah.
And their only downfall is they just didn't know how to use their camera right.
Yeah. Which camera did you say you had?
I have a Sony A6600.
True. Is that one of the like pop out sides and mic on top?
No, well, you can add all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually when you get a camera, it's just the body.
True. You ever use any DSLRs or anything like that?
No, I'm a mirrorless guy.
I hear you. The lighting can be weird with those.
Yeah. Well, I've got a lighting setup.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm pretty professional.
What all materials do you have for your work?
Oh, wow.
Big list.
I've got a sound. I've got a wireless miking system. I have a condenser for my camera. I have a light for my camera. I have 3 mobile lights. And just all the little accessories that come along with it, lenses, things of that sort. So
Yeah. He's got everything, the whole setup, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
Cody, you got anything?
Not really.
You do a lot of talking when I'm not heard.
Man.
He's a little bashful.
Man. Because I ain't got a reason for it. I want a reason for it.
You killed his whole argument.
Yeah,
you
I
came
gotta
in.
do that to you, man. Respect. I definitely see where you're coming from now, and I can definitely feel like I'm wrong about that. So most definitely, I'll definitely take that back. I definitely don't think you buy views. It's definitely more likely that
If it's them.
if it's them.
I feel like you were going to say it's probably the artist that buys the views, but
If it was. But even then, you still have a really solid point.
Well, I'm just hoping.
All these other places.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that I created a platform for people to come and have a big audience.
Right.
So I mean, if you wanted to holler at me for a video, if you drop the video on my channel, you should expect for everybody that watches the channel to watch your video.
Right. And back to the thing about not talking to you when you're here, but I will say it's a lot more, the podcast was a lot more me talking about the actual artists themselves and a lot less about
The video guy, yeah, I totally took it that way. I didn't take offense to any of it.
yeah, he was on board immediately. The second day. Who sent you the video?
It was actually the CEO of Section House.
Oh, he sent it to
He was
you.
like, "Oh my God, listen to what these guys are saying."
What was your initial reaction?
Honestly,
Open space, my friend.
ignorance.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
fair.
the word
That's
that
fair.
came to mind. Was I've gotta educate these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could say ignorance is a good word for it, especially with the light you
It's
brought
true,
into a
though.
lot
He's
of
not
these
wrong
conversations.
whatsoever.
Yeah. You brought a lot of knowledge here today, especially with behind the scenes on your part.
Yeah.
With the whole views, with working with the artists and everything in that extent. So again, you got me. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, you definitely do some good work. That was something we never even began to bash because your work is tremendous.
Yeah, you can't
Appreciate
knock it.
that.
You definitely make a good video.
I had something I was gonna say. Yeah, okay. I think how it got to you is I sent it to Scata. Scata shared it on Facebook, which I'd never expected, whatsoever.
Yeah, I told you, man, all those guys on that list, I know them on a personal level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know Scata whatsoever.
Yeah. Real good guy.
Top 5 list was interesting though. I wasn't even expecting that question. That question was,
Off the cuff.
yeah.
Give us your top 5 in Lebanon. And it doesn't have to be in particular order if you don't want to disrespect anybody.
Top 5 in Lebanon. I only have a one, and that's whoever's putting in the work.
I respect
If you're putting in the work,
Not many people are.
you're definitely on my list.
Yeah.
Just continue to put the work in.
That's got to be scattered then. I got to give it to him hands down because he's dropping content regularly. And, well, I don't know when his last music video was, but I think he was a little salty about what we said, which we named Richie as the number one rapper, and nobody even knows who this guy is.
Look, I'll say it again. Richie can spit. I'm sorry.
He's got bars, man, for real. I'll show you some stuff after the podcast.
I know who Richie is.
Do you?
Yeah, I know who Richie is. Yeah, the whole head turners and. Or am I speaking a little?
Yeah, I don't.
A little far back.
This is a white guy. He's a skinny white guy. Do you know him?
Richie Buckler?
No. Johnny Doja, Richie Kemp.
Oh, now I'm lost.
Yeah, he's good, man. I'll show you some stuff by him after the pod goes off.
Okay.
We'll show you some stuff. Due to an audio error, we seem to lose the last 10 minutes of audio of this podcast. I want to shout out to CUNBOY PRO for coming on. What a great guest. Very nice and respectful guy. If you need a music video, you need to hit this guy up. I'm going to put all of his social media in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Claustrophobic podcast. It's Jihadi and Laticus, and we're out.